Writing down your goals isn't enough. That's why most people fail to get anywhere. If you've ever wondered why you're not making real progress despite setting goals, you need more than just a list. In this video, I'm sharing a step-by-step game plan inspired by Brian Tracy, showing you exactly how to turn vague aspirations into concrete actions that get results. Stay tuned for the blueprint that most people miss. Let me share a story with you. Step 1. Get crystal clear on what you want. A few years back, I was trapped in a cycle of monotony. Every day felt like a copy of the last, and I was merely going through the motions. I had dreams, big ones, but they were like distant stars, beautiful yet unreachable. One night, overwhelmed by frustration, I grabbed a notebook and scribbled down my goals. Be happier, make more money, get fit. But as I stared at the words, they felt hollow, meaningless. Have you ever felt that way? Like your goals are just words without substance? That night, I realized my problem. My goals were too vague. Be happier? What does that even look like? So I asked myself deeper questions. What does happiness mean to me? Is it spending quality time with loved ones? Pursuing a passion? Achieving a certain milestone? I began to redefine my goals with precision. Spend 2 hours every weekend painting landscapes. Increase my income by 20% within the next 6 months by freelancing. Run a 5K race in under 30 minutes by October. Suddenly, my dreams transformed into tangible targets. It's defining it so vividly that you can almost touch it. So grab a pen right now. Write down your goals, but make them specific. The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation. Step 2. Develop a burning desire. Clarity gives you direction, but desire fuels your journey. When I decided to run that 5K race, it wasn't just about the finish line. It was about proving to myself that I could commit to something and see it through. Every morning, the alarm would ring at 5 a.m., and I'd battle the urge to stay in bed. But the thought of crossing that finish line ignited a fire within me. Think about something you want so badly that it consumes your thoughts. Maybe it's starting your own business, traveling the world, or writing a book. Feel that passion. Let it drive you. Because when your desire burns brightly, obstacles become mere stepping stones. Step 3. Craft a step-by-step plan. Desire without a plan is like setting sail without a compass. With my 5K goal in sight, I needed a roadmap. I researched training programs, scheduled my runs, incorporated rest days, and even planned my meals. Each step was deliberate, each day building on the last. Break down your goal into actionable steps. If you want to start a business, outline your business plan, identify your target market, set deadlines for each milestone. A well-crafted plan turns daunting dreams into manageable tasks. Step 4. Make goal setting a daily ritual. One day, I woke up feeling off. The sky was gray, my muscles ached, and motivation was nowhere to be found. Skipping one day wouldn't hurt, right? But then I glanced at the note on my bedside table. Run 3 miles today. It was a commitment I made to myself. By setting daily goals, I held myself accountable. Each morning, write down what you aim to accomplish. Keep it simple, but make it count. These daily promises to yourself build discipline and momentum. Step 5. Own your journey completely. There was a time when I'd blame external factors for my shortcomings. I don't have time. Resources are limited. The economy is bad. But deflecting responsibility only kept me stagnant. One afternoon, a mentor said to me, "You're the author of your life. Stop giving away your pen." It struck a chord. I realized I had the power to change my narrative. Take ownership of your life. Acknowledge that while you can't control everything, you can control your reactions and choices. This mindset shift is empowering and liberating. Step 6. Confront what's holding you back. Fear of failure gripped me like a vice when I considered quitting my job to pursue freelancing. What if I didn't make enough money? What if I wasn't good enough? But then I thought, what's worse, failing or never trying? Identify your limiting factors. Is it fear, procrastination, lack of knowledge? Face them head on. I took courses to improve my skills, saved an emergency fund to cushion the transition, and surrounded myself with supportive people. Remember, the only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Step 7. Unleash your creativity with the 20-step method. When I hit a plateau in growing my freelance business, I felt stuck. Then I tried the 20-step method. I challenged myself to list 20 ways to attract new clients. The first few were typical. Update my portfolio, network more. But as I pushed past the obvious, innovative ideas emerged. Start a blog showcasing my expertise. Offer a free webinar. Collaborate with other freelancers. One idea, creating a niche service package, took off and attracted clients I hadn't even considered. Push yourself to brainstorm beyond the surface. The magic often happens after the obvious ideas are exhausted. Step 8. See it to achieve it. Visualization became my secret weapon. Every night I'd close my eyes and imagine myself crossing the 5K finish line, hearing the crowd's cheers, feeling the metal around my neck. I saw myself thriving as a freelancer, clients praising my work, financial freedom within my grasp. This wasn't daydreaming, it was mental rehearsal. Athletes, performers, and successful entrepreneurs use this technique to program their minds for success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your goal in vivid detail. Engage all your senses. This primes your subconscious to recognize opportunities and stay motivated. Step 9. Keep score of your journey. Progress isn't always obvious unless you track it. I logged every run, distance, time, how I felt. Over weeks, I saw improvements I might have missed otherwise. In my business, I tracked client inquiries, conversion rates, income. When numbers dipped, I analyzed why and adjusted my strategy. Set measurable metrics related to your goal. Regularly review them. This not only keeps you accountable, but highlights areas for improvement. Step 10. Never stop growing. Achieving a goal isn't the end. It's a milestone on a lifelong journey of growth. After the 5K race, I didn't stop running. I set new challenges, a 10K, a half marathon. In business, I continued learning, new skills, industry trends, personal development. Commit to being a lifelong learner. Read books, take courses, seek mentors. The world is ever-changing, and continuous growth keeps you adaptable and ahead of the curve. Building up the tension. But let's be real, this journey isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There was a moment when everything seemed to crumble. A major client terminated our contract unexpectedly. At the same time, I sustained an injury that halted my running. It felt like the universe was conspiring against me. I was sitting alone in my apartment, surrounded by medical bills and dwindling savings. Doubt flooded in. Maybe I'm not cut out for this, I thought. The weight of failure pressed heavily on my shoulders. Have you ever reached a point where giving up seems easier than pushing forward? In that darkest hour, I remembered why I started. I revisited my goals, reignited my desire, and reviewed my plan. I reached out to friends and mentors for support. I adapted my strategies, focusing on what I could do rather than what I couldn't. Slowly but surely, things turned around. I secured new clients, diversified my services, and found alternative ways to stay active during recovery. Challenges are inevitable, but they don't have to be the end of your story. Often, they're the plot twists that make your journey worthwhile. Your dreams are closer than you think. Each step you take brings you nearer to the life you envision. Imagine looking back a year from now, grateful that you took action today. Picture the pride you'll feel knowing you overcame obstacles, grew stronger, and stayed true to yourself. The path to the top isn't a leap. It's a series of small, deliberate steps, and it all begins with the decision to start. So, are you ready to take that first step? If you're serious about leveling up, don't miss Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club, Secrets of Millionaires. The strategies shared are time-sensitive game changers that can instantly boost your path to success. Watch it now before you fall behind.